Hello, I'm Mrs. Mack. I'm a third grade teacher at Lafayette Upper Elementary School, and today we are going to be comparing the story elements of Fishbones and Black Cow. We are going to start by looking at Fishbones' settings. If you think back all the way to Fishbones, the setting took place in China. The setting the Some of the story also took place in the pond, and some of the story took place in the spring festival, and some of it took place at Lynn's house. If I take a look at the Black Cow setting, it took place in India. It also took place in the forest and at the palace. So they took place in different countries, and if I look at the settings for Fishbones and I look at the settings for Black Cow, you will notice that they are different. Okay, now I'm going to compare the characters. Okay, in Fishbones, we had Lynn, the stepmother, the stepsister, and the emperor. We had the old man, and we had the fish that granted the wishes. In Black Cow, we have Annel, a stepsister, a stepmother, and a father. You will notice that both Fishbones and Black Cow both have a stepsister and a stepmother. Okay, we have a black cow, a great snake, and a princess. Similar, but not exact. Both of the stories have a great magical creature. In the black cow, it is the great snake. And in Fishbones, it was the fish. In both cases, they have somebody that they end up marrying that is royalty. In this case, it is the princess and Black Cow. And in this case, it is the emperor and Fishbones. Okay, then we always have the kind and caring person. In this case, it is Annel. And in this case, it is Lynn in Fishbones. So you will notice that they have some similarities, but they are not exactly the same characters, but they are very similar. All right, now we're going to look at the plot, the beginning of the story when it comes to Fishbones. When I look at the beginning of the story of Fishbones, we learn that Lynn is sent to dangerous places to collect firewood. If I look at Black Cow at the beginning, we learned that Annel's mom treats him unfairly. She feeds him mud and cow. So again, the beginning of the stories are similar. Both Annel and Lynn are treated very badly and very unfairly. And in this case, on the Black Cow, the cow feeds him treats. So this is where it's different. When we talk about Fishbones, we don't find out that Lynn's situation gets any better at the beginning, but we do find that Annel's situation gets a little bit better because the cow feeds him treats. So then we're going to move to the beginning of the stories. On Fishbones, we learn that tragedy occurs and the stepmother kills the fish. The old man tells Lynn of the magic fish bones, and Lynn makes a wish for shoes and a feather gown for the festival. In Black Cow, we learn that tragedy also strikes. The stepmother finds out about the cow and makes the father sell the cow. We learn that the black cow and Annel run away to the forest, and we learn that the great snake dresses Annel in a suit of gold. So, tragedy in both of them. In Fishbone, it is the stepmother kills the fish, and Annel, it is the stepmother wants them to sell the cow. Whoops, sorry, wrong way. Somebody tells them of something that can help them change their situation. In Lynn's case, it was an old man who tells Lynn of the magic fish bones. And in the black cow, it is the great snake that reveals himself to Annel and clads him in a suit of gold. Okay, then at the end, Lynn loses her shoe and it is sold to the emperor. Lynn tries the shoe on and it fits Lynn, and the emperor, Lynn and emperor get married. Okay, in the black cow, Annel loses his golden shoe It is eaten by a fish. The princess wants to know whose shoe it is. Anil fits the shoe, and Anil and the princess are married. So again, we have similarities. Both Lynn and Anil lose a shoe. Okay. In Lynn's case, the emperor wants to marry Lynn. And in Annel's case, it is the princess that wants to marry them because they both, in Black Cow and in Fishbones, Lynn fit the shoe and Annel fit the shoe. I hope this has helped you to understand the stories a little bit better of how they are similar and how they are different. If you have any questions, please let your teacher know. Have a wonderful day.